That backpack, that's my inflatable surfboard. So I'm gonna take a nap.
Just you and me, whispering trees, the sand and the sea.
Pretty rad place to see a concert, I would have to say. Now off to the pier. So I just kind of got in trouble for like just walking onto the pier without paying because the surf line says 2 to 3 foot waves here today. White sand matches my white sunglasses. It's super hot here, but the sand isn't really that hot. Parked to the side of the road. Just trying to look for a more remote part of the beach, going through the dunes. So I'm sitting here waiting for the Uber on my surf trip to Alabama shores. There's a lot of hurricanes in the area, so there's actually going to be swell when I'm visiting. My aunt and uncle have a condo there. I've never visited for the longest time because they don't have waves, but there's nowhere to, it's international travel is too much of a hassle. So I decided I'll visit this time with my cousins and other people going. So that backpack, that's my inflatable surfboard. So, woohoo! I'm sitting outside waiting on an Uber to get ready to go on my surf trip to the Gulf shores of Alabama. There's actually going to be swell because there's hurricanes in the area. So I haven't visited there in the longest time. A lot of my cousins and aunts and uncles go because my aunt and uncle have a place there right on the beach. So international travel is a little bit too annoying right now, so I just figured I'd go. And so I got my surfboard, ready to go. My inflatable surfboard. Easy to carry, easy to bring to the airport, so. Woo-hoo. Really bummed that my Bubbles restaurant is not open. This is the reason I love taking flights out of Terminal 2 in San Diego. I've been here a couple times and they've not been open. I don't know when they're gonna ever reopen. It's so sad. So instead of bubbly where I have pokey and champagne, I'm gonna have to get some barbecue. I'm not really in the mood. It's a little heavy. I just wanted something lighter. Ugh. So I was going to get a chicken barbecue breast, but they were out of chicken. So it really just wasn't in the mood for heavy barbecue. So I just had to settle for fries, even though I had a little fries with lunch. I just needed to eat something for dinner. So I just got off the red eye, got my rental car, and I found this little shady place under a lifeguard. I'm gonna take a nap. I started at 10:30, haven't slept anything horizontal to take a nap, but really nice white sand here in Pensacola. There are actual waves, but it's more just kind of like shore pound. Anyway, I'm taking a nap. I'm gonna get that.
Sounds good.
School's out, the night's rolling, man, just like a long lost friend. He ain't seen in a while. Can't help but smile. Two bare feet on the dashboard, young love in an old port, cheap shades and a tattoo of you. Bottle rolling on the floor. In a crisp new Benjamin apple when you're here, bet gone again. And I know that it's always better that you have to. It's about time. Let's steal away. Hand in hand, make an escape. Just you and me, whispering trees, the sand and the sea. Want a song that'll soothe my soul, a remedy from the radio. Watch the dolphins putting on a show to a song that'll soothe my soul.
took my 2-hour nap and I'm actually alive to the world. Like, I can actually keep my eyes open, unlike in that last video. Yeah, I decided to go get some lunch at Crabs. I was craving the poke that I couldn't get last night at Bubbly because Bubbly is closed at the San Diego airport still. So I found this place and they actually had poke. Crabs on the beach. I didn't have crabs, but I had their poke. They had live music, great country singer girl. I'll put a line item in the comments. Great song called Sand in the Sea. I love it. I'm a new fan. So yeah, now I'm gonna go check out the boardwalk. I think I just randomly creeped backstage on some empty stage in Pensacola Beach, but look, they got the benches here for people to see the bands, and yeah. Pretty cool. I'm about to go on the pier here, but we'll see. This is Jennifer here announcing the headlining act of tonight, Iration and the Whelan Brothers and Ballyhoo. It's a total 3-act wonder concert, my ideal concert tour scenario, but anyway, probably will never happen, but anyway, you can always dream. So this is the view of the concert venue on the beach from the front view. Pretty rad place to see a concert, I would have to say. Yep. Pretty cool place. Now off to the pier. So I just kind of got in trouble for like just walking onto the pier without paying because I didn't really realize you had to pay, but I guess you have to pay here in Florida because, you know, Florida doesn't have state taxes, so they make up for it in other ways. So $2.25 to walk up Pensacola Pier. So Surfline says 2 to 3 foot waves here today. And I'm like, I really think people don't really put much faith into Surfline as far as their accuracy, but like this day in San Diego would be called like flat to maybe 1 foot. I mean, the 2 to 3 feet are like right where they're breaking in shore pound. So, but anyway, amazing white sandy beaches. I love it. I love the white sand. It's like sugar. I love it. Combine white sand, warm water, and longboarding waves. That's my paradise. Okay, maybe it looks like there could be some 2 to 3 feet waves happening out there, but they just never form. They never come to a crest. They never break. And so they just kind of lead you on. You think they're going to come into something, but they just really never do. But Wednesday and Thursday are supposed to have at least like, I don't know, 2 to 3 feet, according to Surfline, but we'll see. Look at the blue water. It's amazing. White sandy beaches. I'm at the end of the pier now. You can see the whole coastline of the white sand. It's pretty cool. The wide open ocean, like you're on a cruise ship. I made it out for my 2:25 walk back and forth on the pier. White sand matches my white sunglasses. And the white clouds match my white sunglasses. Clouds are nice when it's this like hot and muggy. I love clouds then. They give you a little bit of shade and cover. Look, there's definitely literal waves. You can see the back of them may even actually be 2 to 3 feet. They just never break. They never break, so you can actually ride them unless I had a, you know, my electronic fin that I'm still waiting on from that fin place, but we'll see. Look, see that wave looks out there? It looks like it could start developing into something and really turn into a wave, but it never does. It never does. It only does like when it gets right. Oh wait, it actually kind of maybe broke a teeny bit, but I don't know. It only breaks when it gets right down here, and then it's shore pound. Okay, so I'm back in my air-conditioned rental car, taking a nice long air-conditioned cruise down the coast, coastin' style, Iration, coastin', just checking out the Florida Panhandle. you know, I mean, there's free parking here, so the fact that the 225 walked the pier, it wasn't that big of a deal. It was just, I was stupid looking because I just like was walking on up like a stupid tourist who doesn't know how it goes on here. But anyway, yeah, lots of parking here. Very easy, like a good place to stop and just chill at the beach, have a restaurant break. And now I'm going to explore the coast. Okay, we're here at Navarro Beach. Passed through a lot of like wilderness areas, undeveloped land. Gonna have to explore on the way back, but you really couldn't drive very fast, like 15 miles an hour max. So I was gonna go to Fort Walton, but it's just gonna take too long to get there. So I'm just kind of exploring Navarro Beach and then hitting a few other like isolated spots on my way back to Pensacola. We're gonna go up there now on those things. You can't see anything here. Okay. Really active, like standing on the shore, really watching right from up close. Not even like up on the lifeguard chair. I mean, I guess this is big waves for the Gulf, so it's like beware, danger. I saw a danger sign on the highway coming to Pensacola. Waves are dangerous. It's like the lifeguard's telling us to get out of the water when the waves were too big in Lake Michigan one summer. Noticed too when walking on the sand in Florida, it's super hot here, but the sand isn't really that hot. I mean, if it were 80 degrees in San Diego, I wouldn't be able to like put my feet on the sand, but the white sand just reflects the light instead of absorbing it. So just another good thing about white sand. That's where I was in the beginning. We're out here in the wilderness. In the wilderness, it is the Florida Panhandle coast. I'm driving probably a little too fast. Look at all those sand dunes. It's totally cool. More ocean. More mountains of white sand. Yeah. Went a little too fast over that speed. Exploring a tad. Just parked at the side of the road. Just trying to look for a more remote part of the beach, going through the dunes. Clear path here. My phone is like on 16% and it won't charge. So I'm gonna have to keep this short. I guess I gotta find directions back to my hotel. Look, pretty desolate. Few people. So I'm back where I was earlier today when I was taking a nap on the beach because, I don't know, I just like this place. It has a nice bathroom. pretty close to the beach. So I'm gonna take a dip in the ocean before I call it a day. Yep, there was my napping place earlier today, right behind the lifeguard truck. Now I'm gonna sit out in the sun that it's later in the evening, around 5, 6. We will see. And I go for that empty space right ahead. So I have a little bit of space. Head out and jump in that warm water.